Shalom, family. This is Elder Tony. Just wanted to let you know today I'm going to try something new this morning. I'm still waking up. But I was going to do some trays under the watering pots because the watermelon is drinking a little bit more water now because of the sun and because we're getting the bigger watermelons produced on there. So instead of putting the trays underneath, I'm going to try something different, and that's these plant watering spikes. So yeah, so they're like a, what do you call that thing, terracotta, or how do you call that, clay base? They're spikes. So, and these there. And what you do is you take a water bottle. You have to take your long neck water bottles in there. Let me show you. I want to take this long neck, the bottles with the long necks, and you want to use these in the spikes here. These bottles that have the short necks like this won't work. You can use wine bottles too. I don't use wine bottles because they're very heavy. So these are lighter. This is San Pellegrino. These water bottles, the long neck, and you can just stick it in here, and it kind of fits in there. You don't want to be too rough with it, but it'll fit in there, and then you can turn it over and put it in your soil. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of dig down in here, and, you know, and just, well, let me do it this way. Whoa. I'll turn it back over. Hold on, let's dig down in here. Stick the spike in there. You want it close to the surface. It can be an inch or so go above, but when you stick it in there, make sure you open it up with a shovel to put it in there. You don't want to force it in there because it's terracotta. This can break if you force it too much. And so what that's gonna do, it's just gonna water the watermelon like it would have at the bottom here. On the bottom, sometimes you put these trays. I can put the trays underneath, but instead of using the trays, because the trays attract a lot of mosquitoes, and then you have to put mosquito bites, you have to put all this stuff in there to try and get the mosquitoes away. Instead of doing that and doing the trays, this is what I'm trying this year as an ulterior. When my watermelon gets to the stages to where they're needing a little bit more water in the plants, and so that's what I'm trying. So it looks like it's gonna hold up, and they say these things are good for if you're going on vacation. They can keep your plants watered. I don't know how many days, so since I'm just trying it out, I'm gonna see how many days that water stays in there. It just doesn't go in there and deplete everything. It's like a watering system that'll water for days. We still have to water like our normal schedule. This is just gonna water, and I got a little feeder in there too. I got a little, like an eighth of 511, an eighth of 01010, and 1 pinch of Epsom salt just to feed it while it's watering it, you know, just a little bit. But I've got it in there because now that the watermelons are growing, they're going through the water like crazy. So I'm having this in there to kind of supplement in between waterings there. And so we'll see how that works. It says it's got really good reviews on it. People said it works very well when they went on vacation. Their plants kept their plants alive and all those things. And so I read the reviews, and so I said I'm going to try it out as an alternative to the trays underneath. Now we have trays underneath our squash plants on the porch, but that's inside of a mosquito net, so we don't have to worry about the mosquitoes getting into that. But out here, you know, Texas-sized mosquitoes, they punch you in the face. They get pretty mean with you. But I just wanted to show you that, and I'll put a link to the spikes that I purchased underneath the video. I'll put a link there so you guys, if you're interested in it, you'll have it. And just remember, don't push it in the bottle in there too hard because you can break it, and don't force the spike into the soil. Open it up with a shovel. I have one of these. Open it up, and so it can just go on in there, and then it'll do a watering. It should water for days from what I'm saying. I know some guys were gone for 3-5 days and it still was watering their plants. They came back from vacation, their plants survived, so and the soil wasn't dry. So we'll see how it does. Shalom, family.